Hi there, okay, doing good. So here I'm with an Excel automation, and I need to give you the complete overview of this sheet and the process through which it evolved and we reached to this point. So the initial observation like was that there is a sheet with three sheets. There is a file, Excel file with three tabs: macros, main, MC, and might. So the punchline here is that there is only a button to run, and main and magic tabs are the data, having the data, and MC tab will be the resultant sheet. And this will depend upon the SQs available in the main sheet, and the magic sheet will get cross-referenced, matched, and pull the column accordingly for the MC sheet to get updated. And as per client, it was not working, so I just I figured it out that actually the client was not using the sheet correctly. The sheet was itself fine. Then the uh, Yeah, I also mentioned that I'm not an expert for this task, but as at that moment of time, he was unable to reach to his developer, I guess, and whoever was working initially on this file, he might not be working continually on this one. So I tried to help him and solve the problem. Then it was required that okay, I have a the way is already there to match the SQs and pull the rest of the column, but now the new criteria is to match all the category, subcategory, and superstructure columns. And if the combination match is found from the main sheet to the magic tab, then pull the column Google product categories. So this was basically a different thing, and we have to I have to design a new, totally different format, a new module. Let me show you the code. So I designed this a new module which combine the splits and do much things, and then it also matches for. Yep, sorry. So this was the step. So first of all, we clean the sheet. We clean these columns for the duplicates. So for example, you can see this is cultivator and cultivators. The plural is there, and the same some at some places the exact same words are there, like slag equipment. So these are duplicate, and we cannot continue with this. So as per the client, okay, let's remove the duplicates and then remove the plurals, trim the words, remove this, yep, deal with the slashes and commas, etc. So I did this with this code, and then we pulled the data from the Google product category, but after matching these three columns, and the result was fine, and it was accepted. So once this done, the sheet was delivered, and this sheet has nothing to do with that, and this is done. Now, then there was a new requirement from the client. Okay, as the data was basically from the scrapping, from the scrap, and there is a lot of uncertainties and discrepancies in the data. So the client actually, I think, want to clean the data as and get the result at the same time. So he gave new instructions. I think this is not the sheet. Let me pull the sheet and then begin recording. All right, so the summary was that we completed this sheet with some additional codes, and I thought that this is it, and we are done. But then he realized that the data is not correct. The category, subcategory need more cleaning and further working. So the new instructions shared were these. Oops, sorry. Okay, so these are the new instructions. Step 1, step 2, step 3, 4, 5, 6, and we completed till step 5, and then next time client added another few new criteria to do, and we went through each and every, and I'll go through. Basically this demo will be covering this thing. So let me go one by one. So what I did, I took the data from the truck sheet main file, which is 100 MB file, and the column was, I think, GP or GI column, the breadcrumb, and I copied that fresh data on the raw originals in this tab in column A, and on the raw 2 data tab, here we are processing processing each and every step. So in the first step, I will clean the raw 2, which is this sheet, and I'll refresh the data. Let me do it manually so that I can confirm you. So this is cleaned. There is no data in it. Now, if I'll click on this on the first button, this will clean the raw 2 again, and it will load the fresh data from the raw original list. So here you can see now we have the raw original list. Now the second step, I'll not go through in these steps and read through this. So this is basically what we are actually doing. So the second step was to split and delete the column. So you can see the data is basically there is a sign which is basically an OR sign, I guess. So we have to split the data in with this delimiter into multiple columns. So for that, there is another button, split and delete the column. So yeah, the criteria was to split the column and then delete column A, column D, and all the column on the right side. Taking a bit while. Never took too long. Let's see. Maybe the file is hanging. Okay, so let me read it out. So delete the first column and the last two columns. So all done. Now the third step, update the category name in the shared file. Okay, so the shared file was this category file in which there were some categories provided, and if the category is found to be this, then the category to be changed through this. So this was the first criteria applied. Then let me go back, take you back in here. Here you can see the data is not clean, so there are trailing spaces and some issues. So I added this next step, trim and remove the duplicates. So this will trim all the data, all the 3 columns, and it will remove the duplicate, like the duplicate multiple matches, same row, multiple row with the same 3 entries in it, and it added the headers as well. Okay, so now the data is removed, the duplicates removed, remove all upper and uppercase from C and D. Initially, the column C was added for the uppercase, then it was observed that we need to do it on the column B as well. So we did in both of the columns. So you can see currently we have multiple capital letters, which are, I think, the brands. So let me clean this button, click this button. And here you can see all the brandings are being deleted and we have a clean sheet. So this step is also done. Okay, so the next step is if subcategory is blank, remove the superstructure. So yeah, this is the first criteria. If this is simple, if subcategory is blank, then remove the superstructure. So let's see. Let me filter out only the blanks. So we have these, and we have AXOR in row number 98. So you can remember this. And let me clean this again and press the criteria 1. I'll go back to here and I'll click go down, and you can see there was nothing on the row 98. All right, let me show you because you might not get confirmed. So you can see this the subcategory was empty, so the superstructure was also cleansed, and this is done for all the rows. Now the next one, if the category is other machinery, then category to be done, category to be applied as various, and the subcategory to be applied as other machinery. So if the category is other machinery, I'll make this one if the category is other machinery. So I'll go to the top. So these are the ones. Let me turn these to red. And first one is on row number 2824. Okay, now I'll apply this criteria number 2. Yep, this is the criteria number 2. Now I'll sort by font color, and you can see those are being changed. So the category is various and the subcategory is other machinery. I hope you are satisfied until now. Maybe not. Okay, so the second the next step is if category is forest equipment, then category, yeah, I think this is not the subcategory or in this one. No. Okay, so if the category is forestry equipment, then category should be agriculture and subcategory should be forestry. And if the original subcategory is, yeah, we shifted this. Okay, let's consider it as a different step. I think these were the final step you again provided me. I think I should have gone through this. Okay, let's compare those. We are done till here. Okay, so if category is forestry equipment and agriculture, and the subcategory should be forestry, and if the original subcategory to be shifted. I think this one was accommodated within this. Let me make sure. Yeah, here it is. Forestry equipment, then the shifting is there, and then apply this and that. So let me take first. So I'll take the attachment. I took a lot of time to do this because I have tested it meanwhile with each and every module, but obviously you want the confirmation, so I'm just recording this video for you. So I'll be doing this category attachment. So the category should become, okay, let's take this one, forestry equipment, so that you can confirm. Forestry equipment will become forestry only. So if the category is forestry equipment, then it should shift on the right side. Everything should shift on the right side, and obviously superstructure will get removed. And yeah, and the subcategory to be changed from forestry equipment, because we found the forestry equipment in the category, we shifted it on the subcategory, but you don't want to see the forestry equipment, but just the forestry. So we can take on this one on the category. Okay, so I'll be searching for the forestry equipment, which is on, let's take this one, 3376. All right, stump grinders and forestry equipment. And this is criteria 5. So I think I'll be clicking on this. Criteria 1, 2, 3. We didn't apply this first. I think we should go through this first. Okay, so criteria 3, sorry for that. Okay, so the criteria 3 is simple. Find the category, replace the category with this. So I'll take this agricultural machinery. So agricultural machinery on rod 232. Run criteria 3. So 232. Here it is. Agriculture and fertilizer equipment. Okay, the subcategory as it is there, but the category has changed. So this is the criteria 3. And now this is the criteria 4. If the subcategory is this, then the category should be changed to this. And oh, okay. If you don't want to have a subcategory in here, just remove it, and there will be no subcategories in here. Okay, so I'll be removing this and I'll be copying this. So it will find the form lead. Let me take the form lead in the subcategory and find one. Okay, so here we have form category in 3064. So if it will find the form category, it will change to agriculture and trailers. Okay, so I'll be clicking on button 4. Let's go back to here and find this. You can see trailer. This has been changed to trailers, and yep, the category and the subcategory is trailer. The main category is agriculture and the subcategory is trailer. Okay, now the criteria 5. Now this is the criteria we were working on. So I'll be taking this forestry equipment again, going to the subcategory, filtering out one, and we have this stump grinder on row number 3376. 3376. Running the criteria 5, going back to here, 3376, and let's see. You can see the forestry equipment transferred to subcategory, and obviously it was forestry category, so it just changed to forestry, and the category is agriculture now, as we discussed. If the forestry equipment found, then change the forestry. subcategory to the forestry and make the category as a subcategory agriculture. Criteria 6. If the subcategory found is change the main category, subcategory, and the superstructure. So let me take this one, compact loader, go to the, and it should find this in the subcategory. Okay. Quickly go up. If the, maybe just because of some reason, I'm short of power, I'll continue the video.